Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are here in the Dozen's headquarters at the Expedition Hall, and I think it's time to get our invitation to the Duke's hearing on Animancy. Can we get in?
Someone's got to keep the blazing Crucible Knights from leading us all to ruin, and the Dominels certainly aren't doing their part. But Wolfgren's still a man of the people. He's always been sensible in other matters. He'll hear us out eventually.
What are your thoughts? I'm pretty sure the Dozens are pretty against Animancy, but I'm pretty neutral / positive. It'll be our downfall if we let it. Kif weren't meant to meddle in matters of the soul, and it's only fools who can't see it. Well, I guess I'm a fool then. How are the hearings going? Morley tells me it's a rough fight. Can I get invited, please? It'll be good to have you there under our banner. Someone's got to convince the Duke to abandon this folly. He'll hear the truth about it. Can I get in now? Yes, we can. So we gotta report back into Lady Webb, and then we'll head over to the hearings. I'm back, lady. Let's have a chat.
How fares your search?
Oh, hello. If I'm going to do this for you, I think it's time you told me everything about Thaos. I knew she was hiding something.
I've told you everything you need to know.
But not everything.
It's only right that you know everything. When I was younger, before Dunreed Row, I had many suitors. These were fine-looking men of good stock. But I could see their thoughts, and they were unimpressive. Boys' thoughts. I toyed with their affections. I resented all of them. And then I met a man whose mind was a mystery to me. But he understood me. He knew me at a glance, told me things I didn't know about myself. He was neither handsome nor charming, but he was all I ever wanted.
So you and Thaos, eh?
We made a game of my gift. He would ask me about people, and I would tell him what they were thinking. Sometimes the information was very sensitive. And then one day he asked me if I trusted him. I said I did. Next I knew I was donning a silver mask and swearing oaths to Woodica. Using my gift for the leaden key still felt like a game to me, so I did it. I did it because it pleased him.
Of course it didn't last long.
I don't like living in the dark. It's a powerless, hopeless feeling. Every day I did things without knowing their purpose. Every day I loved a man without knowing his thoughts of me. I sensed that there were things he wanted to tell me. I sensed that he knew everything the leaden key was created to hide. But Thaos was unyielding. One day I disappeared without a word. He would kill me for it, and I knew that. It's their rule. I just wanted to see him plunge the knife, because then I would know. But the day never came. He has left me to wonder. I have devoted my years to learning everything I could about him, in hopes I would find some clue as to who he really was, and why he felt he had to keep his secrets locked away. I have precious little to show for it. Just an old woman nagged by old thoughts.
Just an old woman who's commanding like an army of supernatural agents and a vast spy network. Just an old woman.
And that is truly everything I can tell you about Thaos. I hope you will accept this embarrassing story as a show of my good faith.
Sure, but let's talk about the Animancy hearings.
What of them?
The Dozens have allowed me into their delegation.
Of all the groups, it is the dozens that the Duke fears most. If you have their ear, you will most certainly have Avar's. You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the Leaden Key, and Thaos can be rooted out. I only wish I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there may be a little left for you. Off with you. You're going to do very well in there.
Well, I hope so. Let's find out by heading to the palace in First Fires. Now, if you remember, the last time we were here, there was someone blocking the door to the delegation. I think it was over here. But now we should be able to get in there. Anything new? No? I think it was over here, right? I should be able to get in here now. Let's quick save just in case. We fuck this up. Hello? A place has been reserved for you on the balcony, Alana. Go for it to the upper floor. Right over here. Nice. We'll have a nice view over the proceedings. We received word from Weenan that you would be attending, Alana. The balcony has been opened for you. Thank you. Let's get this show on the road. The room below is animated amidst a heated debate. All the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible Knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section. In another one are well-dressed members of House Dominel, casual, watching with a predator's interest. Still elsewhere are the ramshackle dozens, who have made no special effort to dress up for the Liege Lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academics' robes, and with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that Animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was?
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Uh-oh. Don't bring him up!
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure! We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
There is no need. Master Azo recently passed the Shroud, and while the experiment failed, his work...
His work was sabotaged!
Ah, our new delegate from the dozens. What makes you say sabotage?
I met a false patient in Brackenberry Sanitarium who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children!
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Damn it, I don't like when I don't meet requirements. I should probably hide those, because I get so annoyed. Let's see, should I get him to be held innocent or guilty? He did do some bad things. But he wasn't guilty in the sabotaged attempt. Sure.
Bullshit. These animancers can't be trusted. Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves.
Are you sure this is your delegate, Adric?
They're gonna hate me after this, aren't they? She won't be for long making claims like that.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justicia. You turn a blind eye and look what happens.
The Crucible Knights are blameless here. This is not the workings of Animancy, but an ancient device in Ter No-Neth.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
Hello. Do you want to be known as honest or mighty? I think honesty is a good idea, because people respect you more and are more willing to open up. My word is my oath. I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows different.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Ter No-Neth houses an Engwyfin machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls. It was this machine that made the district undead.
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
I have reason to believe there were others at the tower who might have done this. The Leaden Key!
Animancy has many enemies. You need only look around this room to see it.
You're missing the point! Everywhere there's Animancers, there's disaster! We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge!
Ha! Wrong bridge indeed.
It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it!
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's Animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
Bring order to the chaos here. Sure, I can do that. The crowd begins to mutter, the sound taking a doubtful character. Right idea, Watcher, taking this hearing by the curly ones. Don't waste your chance. Alright, here we go. Crack knuckles. Waidwin's legacy is the creation of the Leaden Key. Cademan Azo's downfall was their work, as was the tower in Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want Animancy to fall. The dull muttering expands into a din of skepticism that fills the hall. I have seen them in the ruins of Air Glanfath, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls, near towns like Gilded Vale and Durford, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
Let's see. You shame your order by dismissing the truth before hearing it, madam. I expected better from a Knight of the Crucible.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
Let's go with rationality. I like that. What's more likely? That the gods are destroying Durwood, for a science practice in many parts of the world, or that a group of people hates Animancy and want it suppressed? Another guess! Throw her out on her ass, your grace. She's wasting our time. Oh, damn it. Not met. There is no guess. I have seen these people carrying out their mission in the ruins of Air Glanfath.
The Justiciar's right. This is sanitarium talk.
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
We should probably throw the dozens a bone after all this, after we pretty much steamroll their delegate. Their other delegate, I guess. The martyrs of the dozens supported my search for answers.
Though it would seem that not all of them were in on your investigation. Nevertheless, I am pleasantly surprised by their open-mindedness here. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenberry Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
Oh, hello. We have a lot of options here. They don't have anything to do with Widewind's legacy. I don't want to ban it. I would allow Animancers to continue their work. They explore questions we all wish to understand. If we knew more, perhaps this crisis could have been averted. I mean, they have done some bad things, like experimenting on people. I mean, we should, do... Damn it! This sounds a lot like, very bureaucratic. And, only sanctioned Animancers and all that. I don't like that. But I also don't like giving them totally free reins. Alana and her friends will be there to root the bad ones out, sure. Animancers serve their own ambitions and their own purses. Giving them this power is like setting a child loose in an armory. I do not trust these Animancers, seeking first after gain and glory. But if they can heal our children, I would not hinder them.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who, if nothing else, has made this final day a little more interesting. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement.
I think we've done a good case here.
Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
Why did the doors just open? Oh shit, it's Thaos!
The arguments for and against Animancy are both strong in their own way.
Oh, I know what's going to happen.
My judgment.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing? No! Avenge the Duke!
No, wait!
Stop this at once!
Yup! Saw that coming. What the hell were the guards at the door doing?
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you?
That's a lot of guards.
Another time. I am already late.
What? What happened now?
Could use some rest.
The words "shall I end it for you" ring in your ears. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your own balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Thaos hurries out of the building. The world dims around you, the screams and clashing of weapon fading to silence. All that remains are the words.
Shall I end it for you?
Thaos stands at a pulpit high above an assembly of robed onlookers, you among them, clustered around a wide circular pit carved with stone. He addresses a woman bound backwards over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone maw. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and seeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruins. Yet all of that, her expression betrays little of her anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant, who begins untying her from the wheel. You open your eyes to the beamed ceiling of the palace's grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal waft in from the outside along with the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Thaos is gone. Hey! You're alive! Can you move? We shouldn't stick around. When Druidans get stirred up, they like to start burning things. Off to one side you can hear the clinking rustle of chainmail, and you look over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He's trying to say something, seemingly directed at you, but at first it is too faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb! She's the only... She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please, find her. Tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor, still. Alright, we gotta get to Lady Webb. Sidley, are you alright? Don't go out there! There's rioting in the streets! Well, shit. We are gonna be very careful on our way to Lady Webb. There's probably gonna be a lot of obstacles. However, that is gonna be a tale for another day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.